Hello guys, and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Real Madrid star Jude Bellingham will not be punished in Greenwood case due to one major reason, which we are going to explain detailedly to you in this episode as we move further. And shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda as the German giant Bayern Munich suspects ex-defender David Alaba to be involved in Real Madrid pursuit of 23 years old star Alphonso Davies. We are going to also be discussing you through that on this episode as we move forward. So please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our next Real Madrid update. Jude Bellingham and the Mason Greenwood were involved in an unfortunate case shortly after Real Madrid game against Getafe in early February. But in a major relief, journalist Arantxa Rodriguez claims that the competition committee has formally dropped the case, perhaps due to lack of evidence. Bellingham and Greenwood were involved in a spat when Real Madrid and Getafe met each other earlier this year. In the game, Bellingham was caught on camera mouthing something to Greenwood amid allegations that the Real Madrid star had called him a rapist. La Liga roped in a lip reader expert and subsequently launched an official investigation. The investigation from La Liga was dropped due to lack of evidence, as it was difficult to determine whether Bellingham had said rapist or rubbish. There are also reports that Greenwood himself wanted a case against Bellingham to be dropped. Although the Getafe forward was upset with Bellingham's words, he reportedly did not want to push any case against the Englishman. The competition committee in Spain, which oversees such incidents, has decided to put an end to the case, meaning Jude Bellingham will not be running a risk of any suspension or fine by the Spanish Football Board. Arantxa Rodriguez further pointed out that the investigative judge had trashed the case, citing lack of evidence. Both players, therefore, can move on and focus on their game. Bellingham, for his part, will be keen on getting back to action as Real Madrid brace themselves for tricky opponents such as Athletic Club, Bilbao, Manchester City, and FC Barcelona in the coming weeks. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda, as Bayern Munich suspect ex-defender's involvement in Real Madrid pursuit of 23 years old speedster Alphonso Davies. After Kylian Mbappe dropped the bombshell news of his departure as a free agent at the end of the season, Real Madrid eagerly anticipate welcoming the Frenchman with open arms during the upcoming transfer window. However, the club's ambitions extend beyond Mbappe's arrival. Real Madrid is determined to strengthen the squad in several areas, with Alphonso Davies emerging as one of the most prominent names linked to the Merengues in recent months. The Canadian fullback is in the midst of contract negotiations with Bayern Munich, but both parties have failed to find a mutual understanding up till now. As such, Real Madrid are licking their chops at the prospect of signing him this summer, with reports arguing that the Bavarians want 50 to 60 million euros for him in the summer to avoid losing him for free come next season. Now, as per Florian Plattenberg, within Bayern Munich, there is still talk that David Alaba is doing a lot to convince Alphonso Davies to join Real Madrid in the summer. Alaba, who once shared the same locker room with Davies at Bayern, is well acquainted with the player and the club. And now it appears the Austrian is using his ties with Davies to lure him to Madrid, where the former teammate will be at to reunite. The information further states that both players are still great friends and in touch, which is likely to sway Davies' mind towards considering the move to Real Madrid more seriously. I can say that we made Alphonso a very concrete, appreciative offer. At some point in life, you have to say yes or no. Bayern Munich's sporting director Max Arbel was quoted just recently. As of now, Bayern Munich's most recent offer is hardly more than 14 million euros, while Davies is requesting a gross remuneration of 20 million euros per season. And as per the report, Bayern finally expect a decision from Davies this week. If the Canadian turns them down, an exit will pave the path for Real Madrid to make their move. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.